To be honest, I've never heard of him. But then a ton of people were telling me huge amounts of money that he wants to invest in Twitter deal. And I talked to him for about half an hour, and I know my bullshit meter was redlining, so I was like, this full of shit. That was my impression. And so then I was like, but everyone, including major investment banks and everyone were talking about him like he's walking on water and has $1 zillion. And I'm like, that's not my impression. And my prediction to the investment banks, which some of it is in, you've seen on text because it was in a court case, was that that dude is something wrong, and he does not have capital, and he will not come through. That was my prediction, and that is definitely what happened. So I don't know.
And how fucked are we in crypto? Would love your take on it. It's been the question I've been asking every panelist, because it just keeps getting worse and worse every passing minute, and the guys here looking on chain, and every 5 minutes is breaking news.
Well, I'm not the expert on crypto. I think there probably is a future for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Doge. I can't really speak to the others. One of those three in a cold wallet, not in an exchange, I think. I don't know. My guess is it works out well. Maybe some of the others too, but I don't know about the others.
Elon Musk finally gives his reaction on the FTX drama and talks about the future of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Doge. Following his purchase of Twitter, Elon Musk decided to hop into a Twitter space with a bunch of crypto bros, where he shared his thoughts on the recent crypto market meltdown and what he thinks will happen to the industry in the short and long term. Elon speaks on why he thinks if investors are holding Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Doge, they will do okay. After meeting with FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Freed, he noticed many red flags pop up. Overall, Elon has one message and warning to investors: take your crypto off the exchanges. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video, where Brian Armstrong, CEO of Coinbase, speaks on why Sam Bankman-Freed was a shady character in the industry. Also, investor Chamath Palihapitiya shares why he never trusted Sam either. If you enjoy this type of content, please leave a like on this video. Also, consider subscribing to our channel and turning on post notifications.
As the saying goes, not your wallet. So you really do want to just keep a cold wallet at an exchange. It's just this blockchain is a ASCII string with just a long ASCII string. And you want your ASCII string, you want to control your ASCII string. So just don't put it in somebody else's hands. If you like your if you want to get that ASCII string back, then you want to, with this thing called the wallet, you want to control the password to it, not someone else.
So why don't we just recommend to everyone right now, if you have your crypto sitting in an exchange, withdraw it?
The rule that I make is if you have more than $150 in crypto, you can afford a $150 ledger.
No, I would reaffirm that, which is to say that if you have crypto, you should have it in a directly accessible cold wallet, not in an exchange. That would be wise, I think.
Is Twitter looking at launching a crypto wallet?
Well, we're looking at a lot of things, but it's a crypto wallet is not soon. But maybe something down the road we'll be open to it. But right now, Twitter's just got to get the basics right. I think we want to just elevate the voice of the people who often, if they're directly involved in something, have a better understanding of the situation than a journalist who doesn't understand the space and actually isn't there and isn't super familiar with it. And I think you can see this example when you read about anything in a newspaper and you actually know the details of what happened. It's the perspective in the newspaper is often really very wrong, but that's not true just for the things that you know about. It's true for things in general. Now, I'm not trying to totally trash traditional media. There's a role for that, of course, but I think there's the information flow of the world could be much better and much more accurate with citizen journalism. And in much more real time, like we're doing right now, and people can come in and comment and disagree with each other or present counter arguments, and it's great. There's this thing that just came out called Community Notes, which is I think going to be fantastic for fact checking truth. And just generally, let's let the voice of the people reign. Vox populi, vox dei. So let's not have the news be controlled by a small number of media oligopolies. It should also be controlled by me. Just kidding.
So again, I'm speculating here. I mean, I've spent time with him. I've met him a bunch of times, and I have to say, I did not see this coming. Like he appeared to me to be a very bright, credible, competent person, perhaps a bit young, perhaps, a bit reckless at times, but not unethical and not committing fraud. I definitely did not see that. If I look back to see, were there any warning signs that I should have thought twice about it? One of the things I noticed was that in 2021, Coinbase had a good year. We did $7 billion in revenue, $4 billion of positive EBITDA. We became public as a company. At that time, FTX did about $1 billion in revenue. And I knew how much money we had for our venture budget and just like different investments we wanted to make. And I knew their revenue.
I'll tell you an even more explicit signal. He pitched us in that $17 billion round, and I did a Zoom with him. And after the Zoom, I'm like, this doesn't make much sense, but I'll have my team do some work. We did some work and we sent him a 2-page deck. And we said, here are our recommendations for taking the next step. One was the formation of a board. The second was the creation of dual class stock. The third was some reps and warranties around affiliated transactions and related party transactions. And the person that worked there called us back and literally, I'm not kidding you, said, go fuck yourself. Was quote unquote the response to us. We're like, okay. So that was the easy decision, but
message received.
Message received, but I still thought, okay, I'll just put that in the bucket of these guys are unbelievably arrogant and smug. But Brian, I thought what you thought, which is maybe it's because they've created some money-making machine in the Bahamas, and so they have that level of confidence. But then to see this thing to the extent of which is now, we're only scratching the surface, guys. We're going to find out stuff every day.
Let us know your opinion in the comments. Also, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching.